Well, I'm so tired of the rain falling softly on the ground, just enough to get my feet wet, but not enough to let me drown. I've been laying in my bed.
This is Jake McElfresh of Front Porch Step at Skate and Surf Festival in beautiful New Jersey in Asbury Park, doing an interview with Under the Gun. I'm probably the greatest songwriter that's ever fucking lived, ever. Jesus, is there anyone better? I mean, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't ever think I was like that good. It's not like I don't really know what's changed. I don't know if anything has changed. I had a lot of fun making that song. I fucking love Man Overboard, and it's really cool because I've got to know the guys a little bit, and they're great, and their band's great. Real Talk spins on my record player all the time, and I'm not saying that to fucking stroke anybody. That's just how it is. I think it's one of the fucking catchiest records I've ever heard in my life. But more about me now. Anyways, what do we? How
do you think your songwriting has changed since then?
Songwriting? Like I said, man, like I don't know. Like I think I've gotten more honest. That was always the goal, is just to be honest. I think that's why a lot of people don't like my lyrics, is because they say a lot of weird shit in them, but it's not weird. It's just I put my skeletons out to dry for everybody. Like, I don't really give a shit what anybody thinks about me. Thank God we live in the United States of America. We're allowed to have an opinion, and that's fine. Like, you know, it doesn't bother me if people don't like my music. It really doesn't. I never thought people would like my music. So when people are like, I don't like my music, I'm like, that makes sense. Like, it's cool. Everybody's got their own taste, man. There's a lot of bands that I used to fucking hate, and I learned to absolutely fall in love with them for some reason. I don't. First time I heard the Wonder Years, I did not like them. I don't know why. And then now they're one of my favorite bands of all time. I don't know what song I ever heard, but I was like not into it. And they're probably one of the best live bands I've ever seen. Soupy's lyrics are fucking ridiculous. So I'm saying everyone has an opinion. Everyone hears something they don't like from someone. Everyone hears, you know, whatever. It's just opinions. It's how it is.
Yeah, definitely. So what's it like being the only, like, really purely acoustic act called Pure Noise, which is kind of predominantly like handgun story so far, kind of pop up?
Well, it's really cool to be the greatest only acoustic artist on Pure Noise Records. I think I'm the #1 selling only acoustic artist on Pure Noise Records, which is awesome. I worked real hard for it to be at this top spot of all the competition I have on that label, to be the only acoustic artist. But then Story So Far drops an acoustic fucking record that's fantastic, and now I'm just like, I'm #2 now. So no, but dude, it feels great. Jake Brown's a fucking awesome person. The whole team is awesome. I mean, there's not like, that's what I love about it. There's not a big team. I can pick up my phone right now and call Jake Brown, talk to him. He's funny as hell. He doesn't think I'm funny. I'm not very funny, but I can call him. You know, Pure Noise Records is probably one of the best decisions I've made. It feels good. It feels real good.
Awesome. So you're doing Warped Tour this summer,
Yes,
right?
sir.
That's correct.
Very scary.
They're doing it for the first time. I'm assuming you went to Warped Tour as a kid.
No, I always wanted to. It was too far. My mom didn't know what it was. She wasn't into it. My first Warped Tour ever was last year when I played in Cincinnati.
Last year? Wow.
Yeah.
So your first Warped Tour was playing. Wow. I saw that Facebook post you had the other day where you're on the Warped Tour compilation.
Yeah.
It's Sung Drowned, right?
Yes, sir.
You said a lot of bands you found from that compilation back in the day. What are some of those bands you found from Warped Tour comps?
Oh, man. I'm pretty sure I found Motion City soundtrack from a Warped Tour comp. If it wasn't from a Warped Tour comp, it's from a different comp. But I don't know any specifics, but I used to go and buy the band's Warped Tour comp every year, and which sounds stupid because I was never allowed to go. But I think that was my way of like living it, but not living it. Like,
vicariously.
Got the new Warped Tour comp. My friend's like, we win. I'm like, well, I got the fucking comp, dude. Like, what do you? Did you get the comp? They're like, yeah, we got it there when we saw all the bands. I'm like, well, I've got the fucking comp, man. So I don't know what your problem is, because I've got the compilation. Bought it at Walmart. But I don't even know how to react to it. It's really weird that even though it's not my CD, my song will be sold at like Walmarts and shit.
Yeah,
like, it's
true.
really,
You're like disc 1, you're like pretty high up in the
I mean, I don't know if there's an order of it. There's a fucking spectacular bands on disc 2. There's I don't think there was much order in it.
I know, I'm saying like someone's gonna put on that CD and be like track 8, you know, like before they turn it off or whatever.
Yeah, and that's very cool.
Yeah. So, as an artist, you've never really been more popular than you are right now in this very second.
Well, in high school, I was king of the class. All the girls wanted me. I'm completely kidding. I really need to stop being fucking sarcastic all the time, but it's something I can't stop.
That's what makes you you.
But
what's the craziest thing that happened to you, like in the last year, that you never really thought would happen as an artist?
I mean, tour. I have a CD that sold more than 5 copies. Like, what can I say? Like, everything that's happened to me is something I didn't think would happen to me. The craziest, Warped Tour comp, when, you know, my vinyl sold Hot Topic. That's crazy. It's in select stores, but it's still there. Like, you know, that's a really good feeling. You know, I never expected to be in a Hot Topic store. So the fact that it's in multiple is ridiculous, and I feel very blessed and very honored. You know, especially with the Warped Tour comp, and to be on Warped Tour in general. Probably the coolest thing that's ever happened to me was Kevin Lyman came to my show at Chain Reaction with Never Shout Never and apologized for missing my set. And that was very cool. And he was very genuine about it.
Wow.
And and I was just like, you're fucking Kevin Lyman. Why? Why are you apologizing for missing my set? And then, you know, his daughters like my music. Well, I think, yeah, I know at least one of them does. But it's very cool that fucking Kevin Lyman likes my music. That's probably one of the wildest things that's happened so far. I wanted on this festival just because I love New Jersey, and I wasn't on a tour, and I really wanted to play New Jersey. I wasn't very familiar with skate and surf, but when the lineup started to come out, I just got really stoked. And then at the last second, Newfound Glory and Alkaline Trio, which Newfound Glory is hands down the undisputed kings of pop punk. And I don't fucking say that to you. Like I said, I don't say shit to stroke people. It's just my opinion. And Alkaline Trio, Matt Skiba is probably one of, out of maybe 5 or 6 people, probably the top influence of my lyrics. Between him, Chris Conley from Saves the Day, Anthony Neri from Bayside, Chris Caraba from Dashboard Confessional, like all those names, like Matt Skiba is one of them, and the fact that I'm playing a fucking show with him tomorrow is ridiculous, and I'm super stoked about that.
That's awesome. So your record came out at the end of last year, which was a crazy good year for
October,
new music.
I think.
Yeah, it was October. It's a crazy good year for, 2013 was a crazy good year for music. What were some of your favorite albums that came out last year?
Alpha and Omega, No Rest, No Peace, is probably one of the hardest records I've ever heard.
Chad Gilbert produced that, right?
Yeah, Chad did produce that. Very multi-talented dude. What did Greatest Generation come out last year?
Yeah, May, right? Yeah.
Oh my God, I just like had a whole spurt after saying that. Like Citizens Youth. Didn't Daylight's Jar come out last year? Jesus, yeah, you're right. You were very right about the good year in music. Twitching Tongues and Love There Is No Law came out last year. Dude, State Champs.
Finer Things.
Finer Things. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. I love Hollister. I love Homegrown. I love Newfound Glory. I love old, like 2002 drive-through records type punk bands, and they just took it back from me. It's not this. I'm not saying it sounds the same, but it's the fucking sound. It's like that really driving, really catchy, but it's not. There's not a single song on the record that's like
slows it down.
Yeah, it's amazing. And fucking Derek, I like Derek a lot, but fuck him with his great voice. Fuck that dude. He sings like a goddamn angel. So, in the most respectful way, fuck him. But no, I mean, have you seen like his acoustic videos where he like sings it? I'd seen him play 3 times. I'd never seen him play acoustic. I had no idea like he had a fucking little black man inside of him. Like he is a phenomenal voice.
Yeah.
So yeah, but so fuck Derek and State Champs. They're a terrible label. Everyone on their label sucks.
You are cancer, you are plague, you are regret, you are disease. I wish that you would go away.